So line Q has this equation. It intersects line R, which also has this other equation. So I'm going to get these down again. So Q equals negative 2x plus 8. R, it's y equals. R is y equals mx plus 5. Wow, that looks terrible. Anyway, we still have the equations and they're easy to get at. So, and they intersect at some point with coordinates j and k, which helps us a little bit, but until we have some numbers for that, we're not going to be able to figure it out. So the question is ultimately, is m greater than 0? Does line R with this equation, is m a positive slope? And we already know that line Q has a negative slope. So remember, negative slopes go this way and positive slopes go this way. Statement 1 tells us that j equals negative 7. And point x then is a point on both of the lines. So we can use that to fill it in to the fill it into our equation here, and to figure out the second point. So let's use the one where we have both the slope and the y-intercept, namely line Q. So j is the x value, so y equals negative 2 times our x value plus 8. So y equals negative 14 plus 8. Positive 14, haha. Negative 2 times negative 7. So y equals 22. So now we know that jk is the point. So jk equals negative 7 and 22. Now this point also exists on line R, so we can plug in these x and y values also for this one to figure out what the slope is. So 22 equals the unknown slope times the x value, which is negative 7, plus 5. Subtract 5 from both sides, we get 17 equals negative 7m, and therefore m equals negative 17 sevenths, which is a negative number, and it's therefore sufficient for us to answer the question. Is m greater than 0? No, it's not. So statement 1 is sufficient to tell us no. So we can cross off B, C, and E. Statement 2 tells us that m squared, remember we are trying to solve for m here, m squared equals 4, and so that, remember, that gives us two roots on the GMAT. This m equals plus or minus 2. And that might seem like it's insufficient until you remember that the other line with which it intersects already has a slope of minus 2. So m equals plus 2 or minus 2, but m cannot equal minus 2 because then it would be parallel to this line and they wouldn't actually be able to intersect. Parallel lines never intersect. Therefore, m must equal plus 2 and each statement alone is sufficient. Answer choice D.